What is up, guys? I'm back with another video. This time it's about traps. I've had a lot of requests from people stopping at the gym asking me, what I do for traps. Traps is actually something I don't even work out anymore. I used to go heavy back in the day, and obviously my last pizza job had a lot to do with it. So I used to carry like 4 pizzas in each hand, trying to find apartment numbers and whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. This is my hometown, Gold's Gym, Long Beach, where I train my clients at in downtown. So I'll go ahead and show you guys a couple of things that I do. Nothing too fancy. I'll try not to talk too much, and hopefully it can work out for you guys. Okay, so shrugs is pretty much the only movement you could really do for trap. It's just the movement of bringing your shoulders up right by your ears and then down, okay? But there's a couple things that people do wrong when they do shrugs, okay? They start to use their arms. And what happens is you're not using your traps. So when you do shrugs, whether it's dumbbell, barbell, you only want to lift with your traps. Don't let any of this get in the way. So that's why straps are really good. I talked about this in my last video about some tools to use for my arm out workout video. So if you guys want to check it out, there's a bunch of little props in there that you can use to help you. But wrist wraps are definitely something you need for traps. Why? Because you want to be able to go heavy and heavy enough so your arms don't slip or your forearms give out. Yeah, shout out to Chad for these red dope ass straps. Really good quality stuff that's coming out soon. Okay, so dumbbell shrugs. We're gonna get the dumbbell, but now what? So go ahead and put your straps around. Check it out. I'm gonna show you guys a side angle. Instead of doing this, where I go straight up, try and go diagonal. So you're going up, but you're also going a little bit more back at the same time. So you're going like this. Show you one more time. So not straight up, but up and back. So it gets almost like working out your back in a way. And what you noticed is I've also tucked my head in, okay? So it's kind of like this turtle move. So instead of just going like this, really tuck your neck in with it too, okay? So you're gonna go boom and hold it for like a second. Okay, so that was a 2-arm dumbbell, all right? Now next one is gonna be a little bit more isolated, okay? I like to do this on my back day too, but for this one, you wanna make sure you use your traps and not your back. You're gonna go ahead and grab this, grab the dumbbell, get in like a dumbbell row position. You're gonna put your hand right here. Now, instead of pulling with your arm like we do with rows, same kind of concept. Only traps. Stretch it out, get generous, flex. Stretch it out, flex. Okay, this one you could go heavy, just like the other ones. Just make sure you get a nice stretch and flex, stretch and flex, okay? And pull. Like I said, and on back days you could do it. I like to do it if I feel tight in my shoulder blades, and I just feel good after doing it. So that's number 2. Okay, next one. Again, also dumbbell. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna do it seated. So sometimes for you guys who got lower back problems or weak core, or if you wanna even take it a step further again to isolate it, bench is a great way to do it. So what you're gonna do, same thing. Nothing fancy here. All you're doing is the same thing that I just showed you at the beginning with the 2-arm dumbbell shrug, and you're just doing it seated instead. So your back is just out of the equation. So stretch it out, flex. Show you guys from another angle. Okay, next one, barbell. Okay, switching it up a little bit. Instead of dumbbell, let's try barbell. But if you notice right here, I have this set up a little bit different. I have these racks on here, okay? Check out these racks. So the reason I did that is so when I'm done, I don't need to worry about putting onto the hook or anything. All I do is just bring it down. So I'll go ahead and show you. Okay, just like before, all we're doing is just going up and down. So you go ahead and grab it. Make sure you don't lift your back too much. Add the straps as needed. Go ahead and pull. And go ahead and grind it up your quads a little bit. Boom. Okay, that's in front. Now, another way to do it, just hop on over. Again, use the straps as needed. Behind. So there's two, front and behind, simple. Okay, so we just did barbell. Obviously Smith machine is pretty much the same thing. It's kind of cool because when you're done, all you got to do is just hook it. You don't need to place it anywhere or set up anything special. So if it's available, go ahead and use the Smith machine. But you do have to be careful which way you stand, depending on which way the hook turns. So for this one, because the hook turns forward, I gotta step behind it, so when I'm done, or when I'm shrugging, I don't need to worry about locking it by accident. So same deal, go ahead and just twist it back. Okay, and since you're pulling, it shouldn't really lock. And same thing, up and down. When you're done, twist forward and then lock. Another tip for you guys, if your lower back kicks in on, you know, the shrugs we just did, or even on your leg days, like if you're doing deadlifts or whatever, always do like a set of abs in between. Guarantee your lower back should feel better and a little bit more open, and that way you can continue the next set right after. So if you feel your lower back tense up, that's fine. Hit a little quick set of abs real quick, preferably maybe the lower portion, maybe like leg raises. You should be okay. Okay, so another one is doing traps on the T-bar. Most gyms have it. It's kind of like a 50-50. But instead of using your back, what you're going to do is you're going to go a little bit lower on the bench and engage your traps. So check it out. Instead of doing it the back way, where I'm up here and my stomach's a little bit more on the pad, go ahead and drop a little bit. And kind of like how I showed you with the dumbbell, instead of pulling with your back though, use your traps. Okay, and the last one, if your gym is lucky enough to have one of these old school machines, it's a pretty standard shrug machine. There's nothing really to it. All you do is just pull. The Gold's Gym over here in Long Beach has one. You guys are welcome to use it. But look, as you can see, there's handles there, handle there if you want to do it on this side, or you could do it on the front. Same deal, just up and down. You could add a good amount of weight on this as well. So that is it, guys. Hopefully that helps. It's just a couple simple things. Like I said, just shrug. There's really nothing to it, but go heavy with what you can. Okay, notice I said what you can, so don't lift weight that you can't. Lift weight that you can, heavy weight. But yeah, so let me know if maybe you guys have other ideas that I don't know about. You know, I don't think I know everything. So go ahead and pass some ideas along my way. Send me a message. I'd love to try out new things as well. But yeah, just pretty simple. Shrug, use your traps, engage the muscle, deliver pizza. I don't know. Okay, just try it out, let me know, and hope you guys have a good day.